what we are doing here is utilizing this Nvidia Jetson module to augment the computing capabilities of our platform. So this workpiece, this gearbox that we're inspecting here, is on a rotary axis. It spins to a random orientation, and we then know where all of the points that we need to inspect are on that. But with it changing, it's quite hard to plan those paths in a straight line to make sure that you can get all the way around that object without colliding with anything. So we're using the Nvidia system. They have a QMotion path planning library that we're using for this. So we know where those points are that we need to get to. We ask the Nvidia system, how do we get there in a safe and efficient manner? So we can make sure that we're not going to bump into anything, and we can also take the shortest, most efficient path to do it in the fastest way possible. And if you're not using path planning for this, it is quite a time-consuming process to get this right, especially for a novice user that hasn't done this before. QMotion is part of the Isaac manipulator package that was announced at the GTC conference by Nvidia earlier this year. And that also includes object detection, pose estimation, grasp estimation capabilities as well, all of which can serve to help speed up the deployment and configuration time for a cobot application. So on here, we also have a camera on the end of the robot. We are sending those images from the camera over to the Nvidia system as well. And that is doing an object detection, running a model on the Nvidia system that tells us, are all of the screws that are supposed to be on this face of the gearbox, are they in position? Has this been correctly assembled? And that is also very easy to train through the toolkit of the Nvidia system that we are working with. This detection inspection job that we're doing here requires a very minimal amount of training of the system as well. We are using pre-trained off-the-shelf models for this. So they are trained on thousands and thousands of different objects and can detect those. And we simply do a small retraining process with perhaps 20 to 50 images of the example that we can capture with the robot itself, and then do a couple of minute retraining process. And then we end up with quite a robust detection model to actually determine whether this has been assembled in the way that it was intended to be or not. And our role in this is try to bridge the gap between industrial robots and the AI space. So we have, say, AI startups, other companies in research teams that are working in the AI space that maybe don't have a path to take that research into a manufacturing production environment. And we want to facilitate that path to make that easier. Conversely, our own partners that are already building solutions with universal robots allow them to integrate some of these AI tools to add that flexibility to their solutions as well. So it's kind of a two-way bridge to bring those two ecosystems together and kind of make life easier on both sides of it.